Hello everyone. Today we are looking at another problem from the Blind 75 desktop problems, and this is called reverse linked list. This is a very straightforward question, and in which we are given a single linked list, and we are supposed to reverse this linked list and return the head of the newly reversed list. For example, the first example is that we are given a linked list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after we reverse this linked list becomes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are supposed to return 5. Yeah, we are supposed to return the new head of the linked list. Now, we are also given that number of linked list nodes is 5000. Range is also 5000. Now, this is a purely implementation based problem, but it will take some time to understand it and derive it on your own. Let's get started. Now, let's say we are able to reverse this somehow, and say we use a cur pointer to iterate this linked list. So let cur be initially pointing to head, and we'll keep on moving this cur over this linked list. Now, let's say a case when the cur reaches this node 3 and cur is here. What would I want to do? I want to change cur's next to the previous value, which is 2, which is this link. And now since cur's next is changed to the previous, this thing is lost. Okay, and also previous I won't have here, so I'll need to keep track of previous as well. And 4 also I'll need to store in a temporary variable called, let's say, next, for example. So I'll need 2 extra variables here. One will be previous and another will be next. Now let's write some sample code for this. So what I know is that I'll use cur to iterate this. So while cur is not equal to null, what I want to do, I want to change cur to cur's next. Okay, this is the basic loop that I'm going to use to iterate the linked list. Now, when I am at cur, I want to change cur's next to previous. But before that, I want to save cur's next in a temporary variable. So let me take a variable called nxt and save cur's next variable temporarily. And since this is saved now, I don't need to change it here. I can just use it directly. So cur equals to nxt at the end of it. And now I can change cur next because I have the next saved. So for example, if I was at 3, I have saved 4 here. So nxt is now 4. And at the next time, I can do cur equals to 4 directly here. So what next? I have saved this as next. Cur is here. Now I want to do cur's next to the previous value. Let's do that. Cur's next. I'll change to previous. And where will this previous come from? That also will keep storing along with the loop. So previous, I'll change to cur here. This is my previous, and initially my previous will be null. And cur will be head. Now let's see for a example how will this work. For example, initially I have 1, 2, and 3. This points to null, and this is the head. So Previous initially I have null. So I start with 1. I'll change, I store 2 in NXT variable. I changed curs next to null. So this next will become null. And as next has become null, this link will now be removed. Let's remove this. This is NXT. Okay, then I'll make previous as cur. So previous will come here now. And once that is done, cur will become next. So this will become cur now. This we can remove for now. And then I move on to the next loop. So next will be cur of next. Next will change here now. Next will be removed. And I'll change curs next to previous. So this will be removed now and curs next will become previous. This is gone now. Previous equals to current. This will become previous now. And current equals to next. So now I'll move here. Current will become 3 now. Let me just clear this a little bit. So this is current now. Again, we'll do the same, change curs next to previous. So this will come here. And this link is gone now. And what else? Previous equals to current. 3 will become previous now. Cur will become null. And this loop will end. So at the end, I want to return this last node at the new head. So that is stored now in previous. I can just do return head, return previous. This small code should be enough to reverse the linked list and return the new head. I hope you got it. Now let's code this. I'm given a function called reverse list with the list nodes pointer type of head. As we discussed, we'll take 2 more pointers, one for current node, which will be equal to head initially, and one for previous, which will be null pointer initially. So let's make null pointer, and I'll iterate using the cur. So while cur is not equal to null pointer, cur equals to cur next. But I can't use cur next because I'll need to change this cur next itself. For that, I'll take a temporary variable. Cur next will be cur next, and I'll use that to change to the next. NXT. Now I'll change cur next to previous and previous to current. I'll keep doing this, and at the end, my previous will have the new head. So I'll just return previous here. Run this. Okay, all the input test cases work. By submitting it. Our solution worked. I hope you got it. See you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.